Folks, when you see that world-famous blue carpet, you can only be one place on earth. Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Boise State's offense is up first today. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught, completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Get some space around the 30. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll take a deep shot, and the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to pick up the yardage with the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Rifles this football to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now second and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Rice.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaking tackles. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice gain.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. And the Broncos pick up enough for a first down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain. Second down after that previous play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Broncos come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quick throw over the middle. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Can be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Second and goal for the offense. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Quarterback still with the football. And he gets to the end zone. Touch. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game?
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Throws a rocket toward the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Spider.
Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
How the offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown. Answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. 2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, BSU.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Broncos will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They make the tackle, but it's a big... Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference, defense.
Man, back is got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball, and the pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This try is no good. Still a tie ball game here in the third quarter. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And they hand it off to the back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Buying time, moving to his left. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is.
Get set, get set. Go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Broncos. They will claim the second half lead. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch and catch combination all game, Kirk.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the left side with a toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents...
Oh, a sack. The senior of this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Hard running through a tackle. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football. They're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Running past the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that back.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with you.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much room in that return, tackled at the 16. Takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Get set. Get set.
Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start.
False start, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Check, check. Lasso.
Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the sack. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result...
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, this defense did exactly. Needed to do, come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got it. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. That's the spin move. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a toss play to the right. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Touchdown, Broncos. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. He lets it go on the move. Now when he doesn't hang on, looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Black 24. Black 24.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he finds the running back in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
Let's go.
2nd down. Looking to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across midfield. Out past the 30. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Ready, set.
Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9. Ready.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Ready up.
And the Broncos hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Okay, ready.
Second down and goal.
Down. Ready.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
On the ready.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Got him. He's sacked. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover.